Hello everyone, welcome to my bold and beautiful Gossip Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Finn and Sheila embrace, child affirms Steffy endures Sugar's arrangement. The striking and the wonderful uncovers that Sheila Carter figured out how to sit up and hydrate, yet John Finnegan demanded they expected to get her to the clinic. Elder Sharp found something to pry Sheila's chain free from the wall and liberated her before long. At the point when Minister contemplated whether Sheila was all set home, she grinned at him. Elder inquired as to whether Sugar, otherwise known as Janet Weber, was the person who brought Sheila there, so Sheila responded to the name and looked alarmed. Sheila at last affirmed it was Sugar who captured her, yet she almost hyperventilated while attempting to share Sugar's arrangements for Steffy Forrester at the Bluff house. Sheila attempted to get the words out, yet she had the option to pass that Sugar needed on to wipe out Steffy. In spite of the fact that Sheila over and again said she was heartbroken and that she attempted to stop Sugar, Minister told her she didn't need to be apprehensive. Finn told Sheila that Steffy was alive and that the entire family was fine, so she was delighted to hear it. Sheila said she cherished them generally so much, so Finn said she was protected now and that he planned to deal with her. In spite of the fact that Finn thought he lost Sheila, he brought up that he didn't and maneuvered her into an embrace. Sheila embraced Finn back as Elder watched the nearby mother-child second. Our B&B expectations highlight Sheila and Finn's bond starting a lot of mischief in his union with Steffy, so remain tuned. At Forrester manifestations, Edge Forrester saw Steffy was diverted, so she yelled about Elder playing with Finn's head and chosen to go shut him down. At Il Giardino, Ivy Forrester trusted she didn't violate by kissing Liam Spencer like that, however he plainly wouldn't fret. After really being a tease, Ivy conceded this extended delay was for the most part about reconnecting with Liam. When Ivy spouted over late pics of Liam's children, he discussed co-nurturing working out in a good way. Ivy wound up thinking back with Liam about a heartfelt New Year's Eve and other magnificent times together. There was a discussion about Liam's eagerness to wed Ivy to hold her back from being expelled and what a mind-blowing fellow he was. Ivy frequently considered what her life would resemble on the off chance that she hadn't left California, and she indicated about having 1,000,000 things she might want to do with Liam in the event that she didn't need to get her flight. Liam streaked back to a heartfelt boat ride with Ivy, who showed him a lot of consideration in the present, as well. After Ivy conceded she'd continuously had a little piece of Liam in her heart, she inclined in and gave him another kiss. Steffy appeared searching for Elder and saw that lip lock, so she appeared to be disappointed. Ivy concluded she'd given Liam enough to contemplate for one day and added that any lady would be fortunate to make them incorporate her. Steffy danced over minutes after the fact to call attention to that her cousin got back to town without telling her. After Steffy inquired as to whether Ivy came this way to plant a major one on Liam, she referred to it as charming, and made some cumbersomeness at their table. The strong and the wonderful spoilers say Steffy will look for additional report from Ivy soon, so we'll bring you reports on the cross-examination. Sheila offers awful Sugar subtleties, Steffy barbecues Ivy about Liam. The striking and the delightful uncover that Elder Sharp and John Finnegan will tenderly urge Sheila Carter to share more insights regarding what she's experienced. Sheila almost hyperventilated when Minister raised Sugar, otherwise known as Janet Weber, who's to be sure to fault for shackling Sheila inside that once-over building. Despite the fact that Sheila dreaded Sugar had effectively killed Steffy Forrester like she arranged, Finn guaranteed her that Steffy was alive and gave her some solace with that news. When Sheila quiets down a little and assembles more strength, she'll share the terrible subtleties of how Sugar got the high ground and traded places with her. Sheila will stay eased that Sugar didn't hurt Steffy, Finn and the children since she's most likely been stressing over that in bondage. Sugar clearly needed to take Steffy out and make it seem to be the genuine Sheila perpetrated the wrongdoing. Since Sugar's vengeance plot plainly turned out badly, Minister and Finn will demand she's never going to hurt Sheila from now on since she's departed. Obviously, Sheila will get clinical assistance at the medical clinic sooner or later, however having this consideration from her two most loved folks is by all accounts doing her a lot of good. Sheila is excited to have Finn and Elder cherishing a large number of her dreadful difficulty, so she'll give them refreshes on her side of things and absorb all the adoration. At Il Giardino, Steffy will put Ivy Forrester through a barbecuing meeting. Since Steffy has spotted Ivy establishing a kiss on Liam Spencer, she'll consider what precisely Ivy's expectations are. B&B say Steffy will test Ivy about her Liam plan, so Ivy might concede she maintained that Liam should realize exactly the amount she's been contemplating him. On the off chance that this in the long run transforms into a genuine heartfelt get-together, Ivy surely wouldn't fret. In spite of the fact that Ivy is anticipating returning to her life in Sydney, she may be available to moving back to Los Angeles on the off chance that she can get something rolling with Liam once more. The intense and the wonderful spoilers say Steffy will pose a lot of inquiries and attempt to discover where Ivy's head is at, so stay with us for more love life expectations. Sheila's sugar story, Ivy vs. Steffy. The striking and the delightful spoilers for Thursday, May 2nd, 2024 are in. Anticipate Steffy Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, to question Ivy Forrester, Ashley Brewer. Coming up on The Strong and the Wonderful. In the interim, Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown, tells Minister Sharp, Sean Cannon, and John Finnegan, leather expert Novlin, what occurred with Janet, Sugar Weber, Kimberlyn Brown. Continue to peruse to figure out the thing is coming up in the following episode of the CBS drama. Steffy Forrester Finnegan's interest. B&B spoilers for Thursday, May 2nd uncover that Steffy will proceed with her showdown with Ivy. Steffy went to Il Giardino Cafe to arrange Minister to quit sharing his speculations about Sheila. Rather than finding Minister, Steffy saw Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, kissing somebody. Then, at that point, Steffy saw it was Ivy, which drove her to go up against the Aussie. B&B spoilers, Ivy Forrester's protection. On Thursday, May 2nd, Steffy will interest to understand what Ivy's goals are in regards to Liam. Obviously, Ivy will likely let Steffy know that she's simply going through while sitting tight for a delay. Moving at this point. The intense and the wonderful's Kimberlyn Brown has a comments about Sheila's return. Ivy could likewise remind Steffy that Liam is her ex and is single. Ivy could likewise remind Steffy that her anxiety ought to be on her own man, Finn. The Strong and the Lovely spoilers, Sheila Carter's sugar story. The Strong and the Lovely spoilers for Thursday, May 2nd uncover that Sheila will recount Sugar. Sheila will make sense of how she wound up shackled in that unwanted structure while Sugar went after Steffy. B&B spoilers, Thursday, May 2nd, 2024. It is prodded that Sheila will clear up for Minister and Finn how Sugar wound up at Steffy's home. It seems as though Sugar intended to kill or mischief Steffy and outline Sheila for the wrongdoing. Sugar most likely never envisioned that Steffy was at that point wary and pausing. Moving at this point. B&B spoilers, Wyatt Fuller and Liam Spencer fight over Ivy? Steffy couldn't care less in the event that Sheila was going to save her from Sugar. Steffy won't ever see Sheila any not quite the same as she does now. Thus, Finn's recharged bond with Sheila could jeopardize the marriage. Finn knows precisely the way that Steffy will respond to the Sheila circumstance. This could lead Finn to keep holding with trust Logan, Annika Noel.